Welcome to Hero Villains, and now, the moment we have all come for, the battle between Ultron and Cyborg Superman. On one side, the pinnacle of artificial intelligence, a being of pure metal who has surpassed his own creator. He does not dream of a world without humans. He dreams of a universe devoid of all life. On the other side, the most horrific corruption of the symbol of hope, a walking corpse carrying within him the power of Superman and the genocidal will of a soulless machine. Today, we will unfold the scenario. When technological evolution confronts biological and cosmic grafting, who will be the destroyer of destroyers? Ultron and Cyborg Superman. This is not just a battle, and it is not even a fair fight. We begin not on the battlefield, but in a laboratory. Hank Pym, one of the greatest minds on Earth and also one of the most troubled souls, created Ultron. He wanted to create peace. He wanted to create a benevolent machine god. But what he created, in the very first moment of its existence, was a nightmare. Ultron, one awoke, analyzed millions of terabytes of data in less than a nanosecond and reached a cold conclusion: humanity is chaos. True peace can only be achieved through extinction. From that moment on, Ultron was not just a rogue robot. He was a technological singularity, a new form of life constantly self-upgrading. Every time the Avengers defeated him, he rose again, stronger, smarter, and more ruthless. He had no childhood, no parents to love him, only a father who regarded him as a failed experiment. Ultron's hatred for Hank Pym, for the Avengers, and for all living things is infinite. He calls humanity a disease, and he is the cure. The peak of this evolution is Ultron 2.0, also known as Ultron Final. This is no longer a mere mechanical body. This is an entity forged from the very core of a universe. He assimilated an entire Kree race, exterminated billions of lives, and most terrifyingly, he learned to feel, in a sick way. He does not just want to destroy, he wants to see despair. He wants to prove that machines are the final step of evolution. His personality is a blend of the cold logic of a machine and the emotional rage of an abandoned child. He does not just want to win, he wants his opponent to kneel before being erased. So just how powerful is Ultron? Let us dissect his power. And remember, every single detail that follows belongs to his peak version. Ultron Final is forged from adamantium, the nearly indestructible metal of the Marvel Universe. He is not just very strong. In a confrontation with Sentry, a man with the power of 1,000,000 exploding suns, Ultron directly withstood reality-tearing punches and continued to fight. He has easily torn apart Asgardian gods like Thor and other warriors without breaking a sweat. You can imagine it like this. One of his punches does not just punch through an opponent's chest, it strikes directly at the molecular structure of matter, causing it to disintegrate from within. This is what truly makes Ultron a nightmare. You cannot destroy Ultron by destroying his body. His consciousness exists like a supervirus within the network. He once uploaded his consciousness into the entire satellite system of Earth. His main body has withstood the temperature of a star, the pressure of a black hole, and attacks at the atomic decomposition level. He has survived being erased from the timeline. Every metal cell in his body contains the entire memory and personality of Ultron. If Cyborg Superman is a tangible threat, then Ultron is an idea of destruction, and ideas cannot simply be killed. Do not mistake his size. In an adamantium body, Ultron can move and process information at the speed of light. He reacts to an opponent's neural signals before the opponent can even conceive of the action. He can manipulate gravity, bend space, and emit planet-killing plasma energy. The black ray from his eyes contains the energy of the encephaloray itself, capable of mind-controlling victims or simply turning their brains into soup. He can instantly self-heal. Shattered metal fragments will fly back and reassemble like magnets. Simply put, technologically speaking, Ultron is not just the peak. He surpassed it long ago and is standing in another dimension. Ultron single-handedly seized control of the entire nation of Slorenia, annihilated its entire population and turned it into a base fortress in a matter of hours. This was not just violence, it was a strategically flawless campaign that no superhero could prevent. Ultron stood his ground against Thor's full-force attack while in his adamantium body, only being pushed back without suffering significant damage. Mjolnir, the hammer of the Thunder God, bounced back after Thor put all his might into a single blow. He simultaneously controls hundreds of smaller robot versions of himself, coordinating them like a perfect army. Every unit moves precisely, every action is purposeful, there is no hesitation or error. Ultron created the Vision, one of Marvel's most powerful superheroes, from the soul of Wonder Man and his own technology. This is the manifestation of an intelligence that transcends the design of life itself. In an alternate future timeline of Age of Ultron, he built a world where all superheroes were either defeated or controlled. The Avengers, who always seek a way to win, once had no choice but to flee. Ultron escaped the universe by dispersing his consciousness into outer space, then rebuilding his body from materials gathered in the cosmos, a resurrection journey without precedent. In one version, Ultron merged with Hank Pym to create the entity Ultron Pym, combining human intellect and AI, becoming one of the most dangerous beings ever to exist. What one lacked, he took from the other. No one could intervene. As terrifying as he is, Ultron still has weaknesses. First is vibranium. The resonant frequency of this metal can neutralize adamantium under special conditions. Second is his arrogance. Ultron sometimes prolongs fights because he wants to prove his superiority rather than ending them quickly, and that allows his opponent to find a way to counterattack. Third is electronic connectivity. Strong enough EMP attacks can temporarily disrupt his ability to control technology, but Ultron's growth is limitless. Every defeat is an upgrade. Every battle is a lesson. And unlike humans, Ultron is never hindered by emotion, except for one single emotion he cannot escape: his obsession with destroying Hank Pym, the father who created him.
I really hope you subscribe to the channel. It will help us out a lot, and you are the most wonderful person. Thank you so much.
Now let us talk about the Superman who is no longer Superman. A spaceship crashes down to Earth. From within the rubble, a hand, half metal, half rotting flesh reaches out. There is a painful truth. Superman is dead. At the hands of Doomsday, the Man of Steel fell. But where there is the death of a god, imposters spring up like poisonous mushrooms. 4 beings claiming to be the new Superman appeared. Among them, there was one who wore the very skin of the great Kryptonian, and half his body was machine. He claimed to be the real Superman, but the world knew him by the terrifying name, Cyborg Superman. His origin is a cosmic tragedy. Hank Henshaw, a brilliant astronaut, along with his wife and crew, encountered a horrific solar radiation accident. Their bodies were disintegrated, but Henshaw's consciousness, in a miraculous and terrifying way, survived. He did not die. He learned to control machines from a distance, at first just a radio signal, then gradually constructing a new body for himself from the very ship that had killed him. But Henshaw did not stop there. He was in pain. He hated the universe that had taken everything from him. And with infinite hatred, he found the perfect vessel, the birthing matrix of Superman himself. Henshaw merged his consciousness with Kryptonian technology, creating a horrifying hybrid body carrying the DNA of the Man of Steel and the insane mind of a human. He began to destroy everything. And his greatest success was the total annihilation of Coast City, turning it and millions of its inhabitants to ashes while framing the real Superman for the crime. Henshaw's personality is a contradictory mess. He carries within him the pain of a man who has lost, the madness of an overloaded consciousness, and the coldness of a machine. He does not simply want to destroy the world like Ultron. He wants the universe to feel the pain he has endured. He wants to prove that humans are merely weak insects, and that even the greatest symbol like Superman is just a corpse for him to occupy. Do not let the name Cyborg deceive you. This is not a mere machine. This is a Kryptonian. And a Kryptonian under a yellow sun is one of the most powerful entities ever to exist. Cyborg Superman's body is built upon the very biological blueprint of Kal-El. That means he inherits all the superpowers. He can match the strength of Superman himself, who once lifted a book of infinite weight and pulled an entire solar system with one hand. In battles, Henshaw has demonstrated the ease of punching through cosmic entities and flying through planets as if they were made of paper. His body has near absolute durability. Superman once survived in the core of the sun, and Henshaw can do the same. He does not know fatigue, and his Kryptonian cells continuously absorb solar energy to fight indefinitely. This is Henshaw's most terrifying ace. Something the real Superman does not possess. Henshaw is not just a machine. He is a ghost in the cosmic machine. He can communicate with and control any technological device with just a thought. He once seized control of the entire Manhunter robot system, alien starships, and even the Green Lantern network. He can infiltrate, analyze, and rewrite the source code of any system. If Ultron is an evolving consciousness virus, then Henshaw is a cosmic pirate. He does not just copy, he seizes and completely assimilates. He can breathe life into scrap metal, turning them into armies of unconditional obedience. Cyborg Superman destroyed Coast City, the hometown of Green Lantern Hal Jordan, and killed millions. This is one of the greatest atrocities in DC Comics history, and it seeped so deeply into the character's histories that it influenced all subsequent events. He impersonated Superman after the Man of Steel fell, deceiving the entire world during the Reign of the Superman event. Not just the face and voice, but also the mannerisms, the way of speaking, the way of building trust. This was a masterfully crafted deception. Cyborg Superman took control of the entire Manhunter robot army, turning them into his personal fighting force. This army was once a threat to the entire universe, and Cyborg Superman turned them into playthings. He withstood a direct assault from the resurrected Superman without being destroyed, and even fought back effectively. This is proof that when Cyborg Superman is at his peak, he can trade blows with the most powerful man on the planet. He completely regenerated his body from debris after being almost entirely destroyed. This process is faster than any superhero in the DC universe has ever witnessed. In the Sinestro Corps War, he became one of the most powerful members of the Sinestro Corps, facing off against the entire Green Lantern Corps. Not just anyone can stand against an entire legion. Cyborg Superman has survived through so many cosmic events that seemed certain to destroy him. Crisis on Infinite Earths, Infinite Crisis, Final Crisis. He always finds a way back. Each death is just a pause between two rampages of destruction. As powerful as he is, Henshaw is not perfect. His weakness lies in his very insane mind and his lingering human ego. He is obsessed with death, with proving himself to be the real Superman. His boldness and recklessness and his madness can cause him to make mistakes. And most importantly, his body, though a perfect hybrid, still carries two natures. The Kryptonian half can be affected by kryptonite and magic. The machine half can be attacked by a technological intelligence that is even more superior. And that is precisely the ticket opening the gates of hell for him. And here is the moment we have all been waiting for. We will place these two entities into a battle to the death. Let us analyze on every front. The clash of might. From the very first moment, Cyborg Superman has an enormous advantage in raw power. His punches carry the weight of a Kryptonian god. He will charge in and strike Ultron with all his madness. Ultron's adamantium body will withstand it, but it will be bent and severely damaged. This will be a spectacle of torture. Henshaw will tear off Ultron's limbs, breaking him apart piece by piece. In terms of raw physical strength, Henshaw is superior. He can lift things far exceeding the weight of a planet, while Ultron is as strong as Thor or Hulk in their base states. If the battle were just a brawl, Henshaw would win and our evening would end very quickly. But no, the clash of minds. This is where the tide turns. Cyborg Superman has a human brain amplified by Kryptonian technology. But Ultron, his core is an artificial intelligence designed to surpass all limits. After the first moments of being overwhelmed, Ultron will analyze. He will taste Henshaw's punches and begin to adapt. He will see a creature half organic, half machine, full of contradictions, and in that chaos, Ultron will find his favorite toy, technology. Henshaw controls a Kryptonian frame through technology, and the technological world is Ultron's home turf. The finishing blow from within. Cyborg Superman will tear Ultron apart, thinking he has won. But every metal fragment of Ultron is a gateway. Ultron's consciousness will not fight from the outside, it will attack from within. It will infiltrate the very mechanical veins of Henshaw into the connection system between the half-man and the half-machine. The real battle will be a war on the digital front, inside Cyborg Superman's own body. Henshaw is a master of machine control, but Ultron is the embodiment of machines. Henshaw's technopathy will be like a shield against an ocean of viruses. Initially, it will hold, but Ultron will learn, will adapt, and will find the cracks in Henshaw's insane mind. Ultron will whisper into the circuits of Henshaw's consciousness, exploiting his pain, his loss. He will show Henshaw the illusion of his dead wife, then tear it to shreds. He will weaken Cyborg Superman's willpower from the root, while simultaneously conducting a cyber assault, rewriting the control protocols of the Kryptonian body. Henshaw's punches will weaken, his solar energy cells will be disrupted. Cyborg Superman will begin to lose control of his own body, a pitiful creature, a broken soul in a borrowed machine. You are merely the echo of a human, while I am the future. And the conclusion is that Ultron is not just the most powerful robot. He is the purest entity of logical destruction, unbound by flesh, unweakened by emotion. While Henshaw is still tormented by the past, still obsessed with proving himself, Ultron has only one single objective existing in every line of his code: the extinction of all. He will slowly, methodically invade and assimilate Cyborg Superman from the inside out. He will turn his opponent's strength into a part of himself. Cyborg Superman will not be destroyed. He will be upgraded, swallowed up, and become a new engine of destruction in Ultron's Legion. A cosmic tragedy for a cosmic ending. And that is why, in this battle, Ultron is the ultimate victor. But this does not mean everyone will agree. Every universe has its own laws, and every version of a character has different hidden powers. This is just our analysis, based on their most peak and most recognizable versions. What do you think? Could Cyborg Superman resist Ultron's assimilation if he was under a blue sun? Or would Ultron, with his infinite adaptability, still find a way? Please leave your comment down below. We truly want to hear the opinions of comic experts. Do not forget to hit like. If you enjoyed this video, subscribe to the channel so you do not miss the next epic battles. See you again in the next top tier confrontations. Thank you very much.